What's going on, everybody? E92HK here. First of all, I hope y'all had a great Thanksgiving. Second of all, I want to apologize for not uploading in a while, especially on this car. I know a lot of you have been asking for an update and seeing if I still have this car. I still have this car. It's still being worked on currently, and today I thought I'd give you guys an update on the car. So if you're tuning in for the first time, this is a 1993 Mercedes 500 SL. I've had this car for about a few months now, and if you can't tell by the titles already, I did pay only $500 for it. Oddly enough, it is an SL500, so that was pretty funny, I thought. So in the past couple of videos, you've seen me change the oil on this car. You've seen me change the indicators. You've also seen me clean this disgusting interior that this car has to where it's pretty much presentable now, minus the seats. Basically, what makes this car an SL is the fact that it's a convertible. And the problem with this specific convertible is it leaks hydraulic fluid. So this soft top system can steer a lot of people away from this car if it doesn't work properly. So basically, the first couple of times I opened and closed the soft top, it went up and down fine. And it was working fine until I noticed a puddle accumulating behind the doors on the passenger and the driver's side. After a quick search on Google, I learned that that puddle is because the main lift cylinder is leaking. And the main lift cylinder, ironically enough, lives right here. And when it leaks, it'll drain, obviously right behind here. I wasn't too worried about it because I know I can uninstall it myself, but I didn't want to rebuild it myself. I don't trust myself with hydraulics, really. I've never worked with hydraulics. So what I went ahead and did is I contacted a company called Top Hydraulics. So this is no way like a sponsorship or anything like that. They don't know I'm making this video, but I did want to give them a shout out for doing good work, I guess, for a good price. All in all, 2 main lift cylinders cost me $140 plus one-way shipping, which was about like $10, I think, $10, $12, whatever it was. But about $150 for 2 main lift cylinders rebuilt and sent to my door. That's honestly not bad at all. I mean, it was only about like 2 or 3 business days that it took for them to fix them. Send them right back to my door for $150. What more could you ask for? High key, that could be your slogan, guys. E92HK copyright for sure. That main lift cylinder rebuild fixed my problem, but that didn't last too long. Obviously, it was too good to be true. So I guess I can blame myself too, as I should have known that if these seals are bad, that a couple of other seals would probably be bad in different cylinders. The car came with some service history, which provides service history for some cylinders being rebuilt by Mercedes Benz. After looking at them again, it was these locking cylinders up here. I ruled these out, so the only ones really left that were leaking for me is the tonneau cover ones. You'll know your tonneau cover lift cylinders are leaking when you're leaking through the back of the wheels. Basically through your drain, the normal drain for the car in the back. If you're leaking from the front of their rear wheels, basically behind your door, then you know it's your main lift cylinder leaking. Just a heads up if there's any R129 guys watching out there. Like I said before, the lift cylinders for it are leaking, so you can kind of, I don't know if the camera will pick it up, but you can kind of see the residue there, just on the against the body of the car. I thought I'd give you guys a quick update on basically what's going down, why I have it taken apart like this, and when do I plan on getting it fixed. So like I said, it's winter time now. I'm not gonna really roll top down too much, so I'll leave it as is. I'll probably get the tonneau cover lift cylinders rebuilt by Top Hydraulics again, and then that should be honestly the last part to getting the soft top in working order. So it's been a while since this thing's been driven, so might as well take it for a drive today. First things first, I gotta move the Beamer. got some balls, man. So far, the only warning indicator on the dashboard is the windshield wiper fluid. The reservoir is cracked, I think, and it's just leaking. I filled it up a couple of times, and it just keeps on draining out eventually. So I might JB weld it, or I might replace it depending on how much I can get one for. Other than that, there's no lights on the dashboard. Like I said, I don't drive this thing that often. I'll drive it from time to time, like today. It's a nice day out. I wish I could have dropped the top, but obviously you know the story there. I still wouldn't trust it, obviously going like state to state, driving across country, just for the simple fact of the transmission. I don't know how badly it's leaking and if it's gonna grenade anytime soon, so as far as the motor goes, it's rock solid. I do want to, however, do the timing chain guides down the road. I have heard that those can fail. Knock on wood, that's not the case for me. Also, a plan that I have for this car is to pick up like a Brabus or AMG exhaust. The hard part is that you have to get a ship from Germany or Europe, somewhere in Europe. There are a couple of guys on Instagram that sell them, but they want good money for them, like as much as I paid for this car, which is still cheap for an exhaust, but I don't want to pay as much as I paid for this car for an exhaust for it. I can get a custom one made cheaper, but the fact that a period correct Brabus or AMG exhaust is still available for this car used definitely makes me want to buy it, but just a matter of getting my hands on it. So that concludes our drive in the 1993 500 SL. I want to thank you guys for tuning in. Also, if you'd like to see more content on this car as well as the various other cars in my fleet, please consider subscribing to the channel and drop a like below. And with that being said, thank you for watching this video. My name is E92HK, and I'm out.